Alrighty guys, hello. Alright, so for this video, I wanted to talk about another download that I had previous to the one that I did, the previous video that I did before this one. And I want to continue off of that, and I want to add something that I didn't add in the last video. Right, so right, I started noticing that everything can be experienced through the silence of the mind, right? And besides that, I started noticing how nature, how reality was starting to work, right? The principle of form and void. And I started noticing that there is no form and void. There is no principle of form and void, because I started realizing that literally, the void, just take a look at the void, right? The void, it nourishes all, it creates everything. It's literally the mother of all things, yet it resides and it humbles itself within form, right? So that must mean that form creates void and void creates form, because the only way that I started noticing, the only way that I was able to really be in the moment, really feel that space within me, I must be able to experience form. So what I said is true, what I noticed is true, that everything form creates the void, and the void creates the form, right? Because that's the only way to experience the void, through form. And I started noticing this, and now I started realizing that there is no such thing as form and void. There is simply all of this, the jazz of it all, as Alan Watts would say. The play, the show, the movie, whatever you want to call it. This existential reality that we're living. And now, as I said in my last video, I can experience that with a mind, right? I can experience that by having so much inner form within me, right? I gotta be, like Lao Tzu would say, I must become like a still lake, being able to reflect everything that's outside of the lake, yet I could be able to see what's the inside of the lake. So just contemplate on that for a while.